Rant gang, welcome back to Red Fern Rants. I am Jay Redfern. Now, today we've got Killah Priest. Now, he's not debuting on the channel because I've actually reacted to a cannabis track, I think it was, with Killah Priest on. I think K-Rino's actually on the same track. The Emerald Cypher, was it? I think it's the Emerald Cypher, yeah. There's also... Is it Born Son, I think. Hopefully I'm saying them names correctly, yeah. Also on that track. Now, so that's pretty much what I've heard of Killah Priest, and that is it. I've heard none of his solo stuff. So, yeah, this one, I think you pronounce it Saffron. So, Killah Priest, Saffron. Yeah. So, it's great to kind of have a new artist. We'll treat him as a new artist just because it's his own stuff. And although he's been on the channel, it was only a feature for one verse on a track. So, yeah, let's get into this one without ranting too much. Killah Priest, Saffron, let's go.
You must gain that in yourself.
Tell you what, the winter sun, Mars stars. Silk with the sun, Mars stars. Silk, hallucinogenic power. When Shiva was born, the seed turned to milk,
yes,
and it snowed turmeric powder. One of her hands reached down and planted.
Yeah, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense why he was on the track with Cannabis and K-Rino in the first place. It makes sense after 22 seconds. Well, it was probably shorter than that when I thought, yeah, it makes sense now. 22 seconds in, I can already tell he's obviously a clever guy. You need your thinking cap on. Your brain's got to be clear. Your mind's got to be clear, should I say. Yeah, and obviously the visuals are different, but really good, yeah. Yeah, I won't speak too much. Let's get into it.
Yes. They handed out roti with chickpeas amongst the thick leaves. Sat the yogi wearing big beads. Then here comes Jenna, the enlightener.
Are you ready?
Smell the spice as she entered. She painted the tiger in stripes with henna. The oldest scrolls, called the Riga Vita.
That's right.
Hair was not ether, bigger features.
Yes.
Near the golden monkey, the stone toad, and the salamander. Before Alexandria was conquered by Alexander. Where the gods with the bronze head met the beast with the blonde dreads.
Yes.
Dalai Lama meets Brahma, they feast on non-bread. The Buddha was happy and chubby, rubbed the belly, feel lucky.
Good one.
The gods got mean and turned green like mint chutney.
Moving on.
Romulus and Remus, the she-wolf, got birth to her puppies.
Yes.
A kid sat doing yoga, played with his pet cobra. He said, Father, I have no attachment. I am one with everything. The sky black.
Everything is
Then
connected.
came Vishnu from out of flying crystal. I Star Trek through Tibet. Landed down near plants and insects.
Now listen, I don't know how old Killah Priest is or how long he's been around. However, and don't hate me for this, he sounds like he just from listening to him for this 1 minute and 35 seconds on his own track, he sounds like a mix between Cannabis and K-Rino. He really does. Now I mentioned them artists at the start because they were on a track that he featured on that I've reacted to, as I said, called the Emerald Cypher. I've got to believe that they've influenced him somehow. Now I don't know how old the guy is. Maybe I'm doing him a little bit of a disservice. Maybe he's been around just as long as they have, but I don't think so. Because I think they've had a lot more requests for them. Now requests have just started coming in for them, and when I clicked on this, it wasn't that old. It was like, I think it was like a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks ago, whatever it was. And then I noticed another one underneath. I can't remember the name of it now, that said it was released like a week or so ago too. So yeah, I'm assuming he's not been around as long as K-Rino and Cannabis, and he sounds like he's heavily influenced by them. I'm not knocking him at all. He's clearly skilled, and I mean, to say you've been influenced by Cannabis and K-Rino, do you know what I mean? I mean, you couldn't say much better artists to be inspired by. So, yeah, just let me know in the comments if I'm right about that, because yeah, it's intriguing. It really is. I'd love to hear more of them now, if that is the case as well, because if he took inspiration from them, I'd love to see where he's going with it on his path, with their influence in his head already, if you know what I'm saying.
The orange robe monk that sat in front of the monastery, the temple of forgotten vows, of silence, sweat drip from my brow, my bow. Priest, return to Easter Island, witness me coming down from a cloud, holding the mic, hold back the crowd. Melchizedek inheritance, genetic transmission, mysteries of El Leon. Feel the wizardry as you impale to a stone. That's word to Ganesh, killing Dumbo. In the Laura Temple, a giant cave in the jungle, beneath the stars. Many of the ancient gods depict bulls, snakes, birds, or cards. Original manuscript held as archives, locked in the vault through the cobwebs and smoke. The
Watching this is like you're listening to good storytelling. You're watching what's almost like a low budget type of movie or something, or like, obviously it's going with the story, but yeah, I'm just wondering if all his videos are like this. There's so much effort goes into it, because obviously he's making a lot of effort to tell a story, and then to have the visuals in front of you too. I mean, like, yeah, you've got to appreciate someone who works that hard to perfect what he wants to put out there.
Dead, spell, sand, and ghost. The deepest rhymes I ever wrote. Beneath the shrine of the goats. Wet, naked, and soaked. From a baby Mel to Gabriel. Riding Haley's tail. Comments hitting your conscience like 80 wells. The cheeches in their pride. Vain boast. They know nothing. This mic holds substance. And it is they who obey. And truly succeeded in achieving total ignorance and sheer bliss. I'm here for years. Until I'm gone, I leave Saffron. I leave Saffron. As he was the priest.
The visuals are amazing, aren't they? It's got to be someone very artistic. He's getting to do these videos. Oh, well, I'm assuming he's got more videos like this. The other one looked quite colourful underneath it. That was only released like a week or so ago. So I don't know if this is like just a new thing he started to do, but yeah, whoever's done this video for him, I don't know if he's done it himself. If he has, wow, he's insanely talented. But whoever's done it is very artistic and very, very talented to put words on a page into visuals like what we're seeing. It just matches up together so well. Oh, is that it? Yeah. Wow, that flew by, that.
Accept the reality.
Right, okay. So he's got me intrigued. Right, now I'm not knocking this at all. It wasn't really my thing, but I can appreciate it. I can appreciate the storytelling, the poetry, the visual of it all. So it's intrigued me to want to hear more of Killah Priest. That track in particular wasn't 100% my thing, but I'm pretty sure just listening to the talent he's got, I mean, sometimes you've got to take yourself away from thinking, okay, so it's not 100% my thing, but is the something there that I'd like to hear from him? Is there something else there? And I think there is. I think there 100% is. Now, as I said, if you're a big fan of Killah Priest, don't take that as a knock, because it's not a knock. There's artists who are my favourite artists who've released tracks that are not my thing, not really my thing. So, yeah, I'm not saying it's bad at all. It's not bad, but I'm just, obviously, you want me to be honest when I react, so I'm just being honest that not 100% my thing. However, I did hear real talent within that, and I've seen talent visually in front of me. So, as I said, it's enough to ignite some type of like wanting to hear more. I want to hear more from him. So drop in the comments where I should go next. And when you do that, don't just drop all the same type of track. Give me something different. Like, give me a list of some different types that he's got that maybe you think I'd appreciate. So yeah, I'll stop ranting now. Thank you for the request for Killah Priest. Multiple people have been requesting them. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully I will see you all on the next one.